Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports.
For a trip to New Orleans in Super Bowl 58, we are ready to rock in the AFC Championship game from the 6. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
A good running there by Jacobs on first down as he's able to take this forward for a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a play fake. Carr. High throw, but the catch is made. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. Here's Carr to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, 27 yards. And the Raiders are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. On first down, it's Watson. Right back to Njoku. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 46 yards on the ground for him so far. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Now Carr on the bootleg. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Here's second and a yard. Going jet sweep. Here's Campbell. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. White. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Now Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. Touchdown! Josh Jacobs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Right now, they're in some uncharted waters, Charles. They haven't been facing deficits like this season. We're going to see what they're made of. And going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Over the middle, complete. That's Campbell. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Carr back to the same target, Campbell. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Carr now on first down. And he wisely will throw that one away. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They will run the draw with Jacobs. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. So Carr exits on 4th down, and on comes Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. To try again after the sack. Watson, and that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chandler Jones drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. Here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Carr. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And incomplete on the deep ball. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. and they do so and pick up a first down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Taken down at the 47-yard line. Jedrick Wills, former first-round pick, guilty there. Following the penalty, Chubb. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Steps away. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, it's Watson. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. 70 yards on the ground in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. From the 24, Carr throwing the out route incomplete. It's Campbell, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Throwing now is Carr. It's caught here by Adams. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. He finds his man, complete. It's Tucker. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr, his throw incomplete. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. To throw is Carr. Throw left side here complete to Campbell. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue. But all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And that is taken in by Njoku. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, Watson. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Carr now to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Browns drive about to get started. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
This is the tight end, Njoku. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Watson off play action.
Open man downfield is Hilton.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A nice gain of 21 yards. And Chubb will try the middle here.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Watson. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 2nd and a yard, Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. And now...
Watson on first down. And the catch made by Hilton. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. To throw again on second down. Watson. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Watson. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Dancing to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through, and that'll get this back down to a 20-point spread. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Watson. Hard throw, incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Going jet sweep. Here's Campbell. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Watson's throw into the hands here of Hardman. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right? And
this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Flush to his right. And he fires one incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. To the air yet again, Watson. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards the pickup there. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From just shy of midfield, Watson. There's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30. To throw is Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Watson looks to throw again. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3rd and 2, Watson. He's got his man, that's Hardman. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The ball on the 8 still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7. Up the middle they go. Felton. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mecole Hardman. touchdown reception. And the Browns are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. Game in hand, the offense takes the knee. Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at training camp next year, can't you? Unfinished business. Because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to